Hey friends, it's Fernie, aka Feren the Human,
And it's Slappa.
and this is Vibes and Delights. Yo, I went viral talking about Fred Hampton, and that's been an experience. And you know what's real fucked up is like I made that video hoping to like maybe spark some unity into people, and fucking used a wrong nomenclature, Latinx, instead of like Latine or something like that. And now people are just fighting on that video. Like half of the comment section is people just fighting, and it's like I don't know, like I just feel like everybody who's saying that um that video, or just like, harping specifically on the usage of Latinx, like they didn't catch anything else. And I guess what do I expect? Because it turned out that half the people that were mostly upset about it turned out to be Republicans or conservatives or the equivalent of for that community. And I was like, God damn. And I didn't even recognize it. It's so crazy. Like you think you're so plugged in that you think that you know all the nomenclatures and how to keep it casual and kind of be inclusive and stuff like that, bro. I know how to be inclusive for, I guess, the white community and the black community and my LGBTQIA plus friends. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, genders and, like, just kind of keeping it pretty neutral and stuff like that. But bro, I feel so terrible that I started that big fight, and like there's like it's got like almost 7,000 views or something crazy on there, and it's just full of people fighting. It's so bad, and I feel terrible. And then and then what do you think?
I don't think you should feel bad because they are fighting about it. And pretty much everybody who was like, it's not Latin X was super right wing. So I feel like that's just anti woke bullshit. And like progressive people probably are like, yeah, that's like what they've been saying, but now we say Latine or with the E, you know what I mean? But also that one dude, Kevin, with the Confederate flag in his background.
Yeah, like, oh man,
Uh,
that hurt my feelings because he went on to talk to me for a while after, and I just answered him. And then I saw the video and I didn't really understand what you were trying to get at. And then I like looked a little harder at it, and I saw that big old Confederate flag in the background, and I was like, holy shit. And like now I'm wondering, was that interaction like him just trying to make me feel stupid? Because he, like, listen, the response he gave was, you should do a video about the corruption of the FBI and the CIA. And I was like, that's literally what that video was about. And he was like, yeah, I know, but I just want you to make another one. And I was like, I mean, I have several videos of COINTELPRO. I mean, I'd be happy to tag you in. And then he stopped responding to me, and then you posted that video, and then he said I'm half black or part black or something. He didn't even say half black, he said part black. And then I was like, with a Confederate flag in the background, like,
right.
and then I was like, I feel like you were messing with me now. And like then I started overthinking the interaction, like, what if he was like, you should make a video about the CIA and the corruption in the CIA and the FBI and stuff, because he thought it was pretty obvious, like, what I should and shouldn't be using. Like, but I apparently wasn't the only one, because several people in the comment section were also like, damn, thanks for telling me, thanks for making this video. And like, I just feel bad. But like, I mean, I feel bad just because, like, um I kind of opened the door for these dog whistling fucks to like make people feel unsafe on my page. I don't even feel safe on that thing, but I feel like it needed to be said. I think that we needed to talk about it. And like,
Right. Obviously,
and
yeah.
obviously we did, because I don't think it would have devolved into fighting like that otherwise. But like, it's just real messed up though, and it made me feel pretty shitty. But I'm glad it's out there, and I'm glad I said something, because apparently I wasn't the only one who didn't know.
Yeah, quit over apologize.
Yeah, right. And then I also almost, I'm at 99,000 finally. It feels like a dream come true, and I'm excited to hit that 100,000. I can't even tell you guys, like, that's like just been a goal of mine. Like, I don't even want nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'll be all right. Like, I'll just like come what may after 100,000, but 100,000 has been the goal since last fall. No, 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 since
Yeah.
21,
Think about
2021.
this. This is episode 22. We were planning on not starting this until you had 100,000.
Ooh, you are so
So
right.
I'm glad we did.
I'm glad we did too, Sugar Booger. You gay. That's gay. But all right, guys. Well, this week we're gonna come to you with 3 stories and hopefully not have a 2 hour long episode this time. And the first story is husband wants to reset his whole life. And I was a little shocked at this story. It's literally one long paragraph, and let's jump in. Let's jump in.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
I think it's normal to want to reset your whole life. Like knowing what you know now and you think back, man, I could throw it over the mountains if I could just go back.
All right, Uncle
not
Rico.
Like, not like that, but like you know what I mean? Like
Damn.
Like what better choices you could have made in the past?
I don't know, because on the one hand, yeah, I wish I knew what I knew back then, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what
Yeah, I
would have
love
been
my life.
different? Like, I love where I am.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I just wish we could have met sooner.
but at the same time, if I didn't experience all the trauma that I went through, would I still be like this, or would I be a piece of shit like early 20-year-old?
I think you would just have less trauma, okay? I really think you would just be better off in general with less trauma.
Well, what about you? Like, how would you be better?
Probably just less trauma, and I'd probably hate myself less. I don't know. I would hope to, but you're probably right. Probably nothing would change.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, I mean, the only thing that I feel like might have changed is like maybe job opportunities would be more like abundant for
Yeah,
you.
like I probably would have like finished college, but that's about the only change that would really matter.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna
probably
say
not
like
even then, because
your family's kind of like
economics.
But at the same time, if we had better jobs like together, like you and me, then I feel like maybe we might have gotten a little further.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the chance would be higher that we would have better jobs, but it's not a guarantee.
True.
We know a lot of friends working the same jobs we have.
True. And also we've seen so many friends lose their homes too and have to move into
with those degrees and
with those
else.
degrees, with everything else. And also with the housing market like just out of control right now. Dude, did you hear about Florida? Anyway, we'll get back to that.
What about it? Like, there's a lot of things about Florida.
I know that's fucking right, but no, like, we'll get back to it. But like, no, I hear you when you say that, like, um, um, I hear you jeez, I hear you when you say that you want to do a restart. The only thing I really think I would restart no, I don't think I would. Maybe I wish my dad was still here, but it was inevitable. You know what I'm saying? So like like I wouldn't even want to go back, honestly. Like I've worked too hard to get to where I am right now. I've learned a lot about myself. I've struggled with your stupid ass family and then we had children and like we're learning and doing better like every day. Like I don't know, like I really really like where I am. And yeah, sure, I wouldn't want this level of trauma that I have on my literal shoulders, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
doing it
right. Oh, Saba, I love you, bro. Anyway, all right. So y'all tell us in the Discord. Join us in the Discord.
Join us in the Discord.
Join us in the
Comment down below. What would you change about your life?
What is that? Your YouTube man voice?
That's my YouTuber. Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Vibes and delights.
Oh no. I need an adult. I'm calling my mom. No, I'm kidding. That's hilarious though. Like you really did that. Like you got that good, baby. You watch a lot of YouTube when I'm at work.
No, I don't do that.
You know,
TikTok only. YouTube's for losers.
I feel like you're lying, but because I don't really know because I'm upstairs at work, I really
No, I used to, but like since I figured out how to work TikTok on the computer, it only covers a little sliver of the screen, and I could just press down arrow to just scroll.
I'm pretty sure you
So
can literally just scroll.
yeah, but I gotta move the mouse over.
You have one screen. I have 3 screens upstairs. I always anyway, so husband wants to reset his whole life. No, okay. But yeah, no, for real though. Tell us in the Discord though. Tell us, would you want to reset your life or do you think that you're okay where you are? If you were to reset your life, would you want to just like reset like maybe the levels, amounts of trauma? Or would you just want to go back for like a little while and visit somebody? I think I would honestly want to just go back and
you just want
visit.
to time travel.
Yeah, I just want time travel. Like honestly, like I just want to say hello to my dad and just grab a hug. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I want. Anyway, so back to our story. The husband wants to reset his whole life. Hi, I'm a 35-year-old woman married to a 45-year-old man over the last over the last 7 years. And yes, I did the math and that means that she was 28 when they met and he was 38 when they met. And you know, like they met late in life, but I don't know, like
it's not that bad, but it's kind of sketch.
Yeah, but I mean, it's chill though until we keep going. We have 4 beautiful kids. They was busy, okay? Like 4 kids, 7 years. Y'all had a kid a year. Anyway, basically my husband recently had his birthday this week and I surprised him with a pregnancy test result that we'll be having a 5th child. He seemed to have a meltdown. I mean, that's 5 kids, bro.
Yeah, if I'm having another kid at 30, what
45?
Yeah, I'm having a meltdown.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not. I'm
gonna be real with you,
right. For real, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it up.
Do this math. 58 when that kid is an adult. I don't want to be an old dad. Yeah. That's too old.
Honestly, like my parents were in their 40s when I was in middle school, right? And my parents were like, or no, not my parents, my friends were like, yo, I didn't realize how old your parents were. But they would like that. I just saw your mom. I didn't know she was that old. You know what I'm saying? And I would see these like new, like, oh, my friends' parents would be significantly younger. And I'd love hanging out with my friends' parents because their parents seem to understand us a little better than my parents did. Like, you know what I'm saying? But also a lot of my friends needed they ass beat or something. I don't know. Like, you know, obviously we're getting away from that and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, some of my friends, yeah, y'all talk to any kind of way to y'all family. Like, I couldn't even imagine. Anyway,
you had a lot of white friends.
That's true. But even still, like, even at like, nah. All right. And so he seemed to be having a meltdown while he heard it. And he said, no, it's impossible. We've been careful. Okay, my dude, but just because she's 35 and is technically a geriatric pregnancy, did you just think she just stopped laying eggs? Like, I know that's not how it works.
She hit 30 and she's done, dude.
Right. She stopped having she stopped having a period at 34, 35 or some shit. Y'all crazy. And why didn't you just get that snip and snap it?
Yeah, 4 kids. After 2 kids, I did it. Come on.
Hell yeah. But I also was brave enough, or not even brave enough. I was just honest with you. I was absolutely honest. I was like, honey, I cannot have another child. I will off myself. I told Slappa, I was like, I cannot do it again. I will not do it again. I will leave this plane of existence before I have a 3rd child. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't. And Slappa believed me and acted accordingly. Like, not everybody has that, you know. Like, I think we read a story we were about to read a story last week where this woman or this dude was like, I feel like an asshole, but I really, or no, he was like, am I the asshole for not getting a vasectomy after having our fourth child? And I was like, yes.
Entirely.
Entirely. You're, and like, and that one, the wife asked, the wife begged and pleaded. She said no, she can't do it no more, and he still won't do it. For what though? Like, for what purpose? Like, you act like you're not going to ejaculate anymore, and yeah, I fucking said it because we're on YouTube now, but like, he's acting like he's not going to ejaculate anymore, that he's going to be emasculated, like they're going to cut his fucking balls off or something. You can literally look at a goddamn YouTube video.
That is a lot of questions I got asked when I got it done. They were
Wait,
like,
what?
yeah, dudes were like, do you still come? And I was like, yeah, why the fuck wouldn't you? Like, they don't cut my nuts off. They don't take my prostate out. Like,
I am actually
do you
very
know
shocked
anything about your
that.
own body? Like, you don't know
Right.
how this
I
works?
don't think they do, because like, unlike men, like, you know, unlike women, you know what I'm saying? What do you go through? Growth spurts? Like, your deepening voice, testosterone,
You have wet dreams.
wet dreams. But
But
like,
like,
your
they
body, your
teach
actual
you.
functionality of your body, it's not in depth like it would have been like for us.
Okay, look, I was like a medical book nerd.
Fucking
So
nerd.
I probably I probably know more than the average. I'm something of a doctor myself kind of guy. But like, they taught us this shit in school. We all did the little puberty lesson thing in Texas, at least at my schools.
I remember we did like both sides, and like, I remember in one school we separated the classes, like there was a girls class and a boys class, but in my the school I graduated from, we all did it together, you know, so we each learned about each other, you know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
had already known all that because of, once
But
again, in that book, you know, what's happening to my
yeah,
body,
you have a
you know,
deeper, like, you learn more than
there's a whole
your
chapter for
regular public
men.
school student,
Yeah.
but also your regular public school student, how much did they learn from any of their classes, let alone that one, you
Oh,
know?
you so right though. God dang.
So
You know what? You know
I'm not
what?
really
Listen. You
surprised.
know what? Listen. The mitochondria.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
We all remember that one though. Damn, that's crazy. But no, for real though, like, that's actually really interesting though, that you say that a lot of people were asking you. I'd like to talk about that a little later after the story, by the way. All right. So he said that they've been careful. I thought we I thought he would be happy, as he said it himself, that when we were dating, he wanted lots of kids. A man will say whatever he can to make you stay. That's all I'm going to say about that. I calmed him down somehow. Yesterday, I went with my husband to the gynecologist to have my sonogram, and the doctor says I'm 10 weeks pregnant and we're having
Oh
twins.
my God. I would definitely lose it
Oh.
at that point. But I wouldn't be like, fuck this. I want to reset my whole life now. I'd be like, fuck, twins? I'm going to be an old dad and there's two of them?
I can't even imagine two beings inside of my body. Like, that just sounds horrifying. Like, it didn't feel like, I love my babies and stuff like that. I love my children, okay, but it was not a comfortable experience carrying either of them. You know what I'm saying? I have heartburn right now that is radiating my spinal cord. You know what I'm saying? Like, my children have hella hair. Look at this man. Look at this man over there. Okay. He's got these long, beautiful, luscious locks. I've got these beautiful, tight, healthy coils. You know what I'm saying? Them kids got hair. And I was suffering. So he keeps screaming, no, 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 no. I lost count of him saying no. After his meltdown at the doctor's office, he told me he just can't have six kids at his age. I got confused as to what is he saying, as I know he wanted a big family. He wanted it himself. I cried and told him that what are we supposed to do? And he just kept saying that he just can't have six kids. On our way home, he says how he should not have gotten married and had kids, and he does not know anymore if his life is worth it, that he'd be happy to have a reset button. I got so mad. I told him it takes two to tango, that creating a kid is not just my fault. Today I woke up to my kids screaming and crying and begging their father not to go. Turns out he already packed a bag and was ready to go. My daughter, my 3-year-old, is hugging his father's luggage and crying, but his face is stoic. But by then, I knew I was stupid to committing a mistake of marrying him. It may be hard as I'm pregnant right now, but I got a full-time job and we do have a nanny and supportive families and friends. It is best if he goes. I don't need to take care of another baby. So to my dear soon to be ex-husband, Jerry, fuck you.
Jerry.
Don't come back. Damn. What was episode 1, baby?
God damn.
Karen's in there, Jerry's, you
This
weak,
fucking Jerry.
spineless mother.
Little weak bitch.
Bro, and anyway, so like, I'm so sorry that took so long for us to read, but listen, guys, that was fucked up. Okay, listen, he said that he himself wanted 6 kids. I don't know a singular man aside from maybe my big brother who wanted kids. Like, okay, that's not fair. Okay, I don't want to make a huge blanket statement. Okay, but I would say the average dude definitely does not want a whole lot of kids.
Yeah, I think the average dude wants like a son or a daughter, you know.
And definitely more so a son, because they don't know, like a lot of them are just like, I don't want to deal with the
I don't want to do with girl stuff.
Did you hear there was a story on Reddit just the other day about that? I'm
Oh
almost
yeah,
tempted.
where he was. Yeah,
I'm
yeah, I
almost
remember that
tempted.
one.
I'm almost tempted to go find it, honestly. Like if I can find it, I'll read it real quick because it's
Man, we're
fucked
trying to
up.
not do 2 hours this time. Chill out.
Listen, yo, maybe y'all tell me in the Discord chat. I'll read it on fucking TikTok because I've been taking a break because I've been mostly like kind of feeding into my history because I can do it at mine. You know, I'm not hooked on it for every day like I was trying to do at one point, but now I'm like kind of I've got a good rotation: cartoons, fun facts, Reddit Rainbow. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna read a Reddit Rainbow tonight because I know I've been neglecting y'all, and I'm gonna read y'all a fucking weird one. Anyway,
I want to say any dude or woman, like any person who says they want a lot of kids, like 5 plus, maybe 4 plus, I don't know, that's a lot of kids. In today's day and age,
that's a lot of
something
kids.
is wrong with you. You are either lying, which something is wrong with you for lying about wanting a bunch of kids
Right,
when
like
you
who
don't
lies
actually
about
want a bunch
that?
of
Like
kids.
what is that? It's society. That's
Or
patriarchy.
something is wrong with you because you want to live in the year 1902 when you had to have a lot of kids because there like was only shitty rubber condoms and you had to have a
Oh
bunch of
my
kids to
gosh.
work at the factory for you or something.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
that's literally the only reason people had a bunch of kids back then is because that's they couldn't stop it really if they wanted to have sex. Like I've heard stories of old people how they had like 6 or 7 kids and they had to sleep in different rooms to keep from getting pregnant. And the only time they would have sex is on the woman's period.
Yeah, I mean, like, shit. Look, you know how many aunties I have, don't you?
Right, exactly. Like
Like, I think when I was a kid, like, you know, time goes on and things happen, you know. But I had 9 aunts, sisters. You know what I'm saying? 9 aunts.
hey, your grandpa was a good looking man.
He really was, though. We a beautiful family. But my granddad was also like half black and half white, so he was definitely a commodity. You know what I'm saying? Which is just fucked up to say, not only because of my granddad. You know what I'm saying? But he really was, though, because he was mixed. You know, people wanted it, even though they just didn't. Ew, you're dirty and stuff. But you just like how,
Yeah.
you know, I just answered my own fucking question. Remember last week I said that it always confuses me how people could even imagine having relations with or having sex with people that they are racist against. You know, like, if you think I'm so fucking dirty, why do you want me? And the truth of the matter is, I think I just answered for myself just a second, is that they do want me. They think I'm amazing, but they're just going to play the rules of society and just tell me otherwise. And I don't know why I didn't just realize that in the
Yeah, you
first
kind of you
place.
kind of can't be racist unless you're obsessed with people of other races. Because if you really don't care or don't like them, you're not going to be caring about
Right.
them or
You're not going to
thinking
be
about them.
looking at them. You're not going to be focused on them. You're not going to be tracking their movements and shit. That's fan behavior. And that's crazy. But yeah, anyway, so I can't wait to hear what y'all say about that. But like, I'm just like, I honestly, I'm sorry. I wouldn't trust a dude who said that he wanted that many kids. I wouldn't trust a dude who the first thing out of his mouth said he wanted to impregnate me. That shit's scary. I don't know why people think that's fucking hot. It's not fucking hot. Don't tell women, don't tell femmes, don't tell men, don't tell no damn body that you want to impregnate them and fill them up like an eclair. I don't know if that's what you're into, but do that at fucking home. I don't know. I don't want to hear about it. Anyway, the comments say he's probably in the middle of an early midlife crisis. He's 45.
He's 40. He's past the
Yeah,
midlife.
he's due for one. This is it. This is the time. This is now. And he has no idea how to process. I don't think he even knows what he's doing. But I understand the thought of, oh, should I have a family and kids? And I can't just do whatever I want anymore. But you had 4 kids. Now, I want to know how old these kids are, low key. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe
Well,
they
they've been
were
together 7 years.
okay. So that means the oldest has to be around 6 or 7, which is, our kids' age, which they're pretty independent. But what about the others? You're still in diapers probably for some of them, like, or just graduating out of diapers. What if they just got out of diapers?
They said they have a nanny and shit. So like,
Oh, so they're not even. What the fuck is he
yeah,
tripping
like
about then?
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand the
You're
logic
right.
of
There
it.
it is.
Like you're doing good enough in life to have a bunch of kids and have a nanny and shit. And now you're like, I can't do anything I want. You had a nanny. You could have done anything you wanted the whole time. And also, you think you're going to do more of what you want now that you are leaving your children and wife
Right.
and having to support them from a whole different house. That's 2 different places you're supporting now. So you're going to be lonely if that's what you want to do. You're going to be broken lonely. Like, it makes no sense. Like, your kids aren't even that old.
Right. I don't know, man. Like, I just kind of feel like, and not to mention, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Like, and I know I'm putting a lot of my own forethoughts because I have a lot of fears and trauma around pregnancy and giving birth. And I mean, I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had fairly smooth births and pregnancies mostly. I just had bad experiences with nurses, you know what I'm saying? And, slap with family a lot. But, like, I really didn't have bad pregnancies. You know what I'm saying? It was fairly smooth. It was just massive amounts of discomfort. But you have to think, y'all, like eventually, if you like with 2 kids, I feel like we equally share enough time with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like I have time with my son and daughter. I have time with my son that we play games together. I do makeup with my daughter. I spend time with Slappa. We play games like Terraria and shit. Like, and then Slappa, I don't know what he does, but he does it. He's more of a dad he's more of a mom to them than I am. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who cleans up their boo-boos and picks them up from school and does like the school pickup line shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to put gender roles and shit on it. I'm just saying like we all are in this thing, but when you have like 4 kids, it starts getting hard. You know what I'm saying? After 2, to me, it should start getting hard. Like, oh, I have to focus on your brother. Oh, I have to focus on your sister. Or I can't deal with that right now. You know what I'm saying? But like when you have more and then more, you're going to start asking one of those kids, hey, watch your little brother for like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
and then
you
it's
have
like a
more
minute.
than 2. You made a middle child.
Yes.
And you have another one, and now you have 2 middle children.
Right.
So it's just like there's always the baby and there's always the oldest, and the middle children are always the neglected black sheep of the family.
And I'm just like eventually it's going to get to a point where those kids are going to be looking after themselves and they're going to start resenting you for it. And even though they have a nanny and shit, they're still going to start resenting you for it because you're probably going to be stressed the fuck out because you have to pay
and
for
the
6
nanny's
kids.
Raising them.
And the nanny's raising them and you're not. So you try to enforce anything, they're going to be like, who the fuck even are you? You know what I'm saying?
You're
like,
not my mom.
You're not my mom. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the more kids you have, the harder it becomes to focus and love each one. And also, you start shoving off your responsibilities onto them. And then, not to mention, just like you said, there's the oldest and there's the youngest. And then there's the one in the middle who's always getting constantly forgotten about. Ugh. Anyway, what other comments do you see here?
Just everyone calling him a piece of shit, pretty much.
And people being like, yo, 4 kids is a lot. Like, anyway, all right, I'm over it. Play footsie with me. Play footsie
In
with
your
me.
boots, get out of here.
Oh, my bad. I'll
Ugh.
come. I'll play footsie with you later. But no, that's fucking crazy, man. Speaking of things, y'all heard about Lizzo, right? I did you hear me listening to like that woman who on TikTok listened or read the entire 37 pages of Assaults? Did you hear me listening to that?
Yeah, it's pretty disappointing to hear all that. I hope it's not true, but that's a lot. And
It
also, I heard
is.
she hired Bill Cosby's lawyers, so I don't know
Oh,
why you
oh,
would
I
do
did
that.
see that in the Discord too. God
Like, I don't know why you
damn.
would do that at all, even if you did
Right.
it. Like, that's crazy.
like like who's like the something Cochran, that
Johnny
lawyer,
Cochran.
Johnny Cochran. Like that's like if you hire cutthroat lawyers like that, some lawyers are known for things, okay? Johnny Cochran is known for getting people off of murder one, and Bill Cosby's lawyer um got him out of that. Not really, not really, but I'm just saying like it could have been worse. Like, you know, like
Should have been
it
worse.
should have been worse, honestly. You're so right. But damn, that shit's crazy. And while I absolutely would love to believe that Lizzo is a very good person, I know that like I often like I don't know, like I try to be my most authentic self, and I'm like afraid that like when I'm being like a human, you know what I'm saying? Like people are going to get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like
I
I
think
feel like she okay, listen. So some of her makeup artists came out and said that she they wish that they would have told on her. You know what I'm saying? And some other people were like, it's nice. I feel validated by them coming up and saying it. You know what I'm saying? I was really hoping it was just some like corporate BS, like, you know, like your manager doesn't know how to play with you well, but nothing as heinous as some of the stuff that was talked about. Like the whole bananas and hoo-ha's thing is crazy.
like a lot of that shit was like I have a like feeling and like a general like I don't know. The way I understand it is like celebrities, the entertainment industry, finance, like anybody who does really well in those kind of industries is cutthroat.
Yeah,
And
I gotta
I
say.
feel like normal, genuine, nice people don't make it very far because they're
That's
not
why,
willing to throw people under the bus. They're
right.
not willing to
That's
do as
that's
much as
that's why there's
fucked
no
up shit
such
they need to
thing.
do.
There's no such thing as a what is
Yeah,
it,
like a
billionaire?
good billionaire, like
Yeah,
anybody who got close to $1 billion has fucked over a lot of people to get there. Because like any good person, when they start making a lot of money, is gonna be giving it away and helping people out.
or just being real quiet about it.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be hard to like if I just had an income of like 1 million a year, I wouldn't be quiet about it. I would be, I don't
What
know.
I mean is
I'd be
like you
giving that
wouldn't
shit
be
away.
like in strip clubs like throwing money around
Oh
and like
no, dude.
with a huge entourage of people. Like there's people that we know who were set up, okay? And what do you hear about them? Nothing. That
Nothing.
they chilling, that they just sitting on it, that
Right.
like they're low key depressed, but it's okay because I don't want nothing. You know what
Right. I
I'm
don't need
saying?
anything.
Like
Like
it'd be a lot worse if I didn't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is like we know people and this is not it. You know what I'm saying? Like like I feel like honestly like it's also an entertainment industry, right? So that means that she had to set herself apart from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And like, yes, we have like Tess Holiday and stuff, but nobody gives a shit about black people. You know what I'm saying? And she's chubby, or she's fat and black and highly sexual and amazing. You know what I'm saying? I can't even really confidently say that anymore. But anyway, but like, but you know what I'm trying to say is like she had to be like happy go lucky. Yo, I love me. I love you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she had to be over the top. She kind of had to, you know, to break through. And she is so talented. But like, one wonders, was it just a game? You know, was it? It's crazy. Anyway, and I feel like I mourn a little. You know what I'm saying? Because like I want, like when people sometimes reach out to me and send me their stories. I haven't seen a story in a minute though, but like people send me their stories and they get excited when I respond to them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just a guy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And so is Lizzo. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I keep saying what am I, you know what I'm saying, but I just it's hard for me to wrap my head around it, is that people get so deep, you know what I mean? But we're all just humans, you know. She might have allegedly really been a bit of a tyrant and used her power in the worst of ways. And I guess maybe it's because she looked like me, like not like literally, you know what I'm saying? But she fat and black and super happy go lucky and confident. People often tell me that I got Lizzo energy, okay? And now I feel like it might be used as an insult now.
Might not want that Lizzo
Man,
energy
I may
anymore.
not want that Lizzo energy anymore, but this is how I am. And it felt good to know that there was somebody out there who was like me, you know? And it's
Or at least
just,
look like it.
or at least looked like it. And it's just like,
Yeah, it's
and
just
I'm not happy every day, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm also not telling people to eat bananuals out of hoo-has.
yeah,
Like
you're allergic to bananas. You
I'm
are.
also very allergic to bananas. But anyway, all right, y'all. I can't wait to talk about it in the group chat, in the Discord. I am so excited to be on this 100,000 journey. Actually, in the middle of this recording, one of my friends called and was like, "What are we doing when you hit 100,000?" And I was just like, "I don't know. Let me call you back." But you know what I'm saying? Like it's exciting, and I hope to hit 100,000 by the time the weekend's over. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all, and whatever happens happens, and we just want y'all to take it easy out there. Anything else, slap a bubba?
Nope. Take care of each other. Don't be a fucking piece of shit.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, or do it. I don't know. I'm not your fucking mom. Anyway, love you guys.
Love you. Bye.